Success rules. Presence. The best quotes of Joe Rogan. The people I know that have the hardest time keeping it together emotionally are people that don't work out. Life is strange. You keep moving and keep growing. Before you know it, you look back and think, what was that? This country has a mental health problem disguised as a gun problem, and a tyranny problem disguised as a security problem. I don't really like actors. Actors are like terrible comedians with no punchlines. It's all about them. They talk about themselves all the time. They bore the SHD out of you. To really appreciate life, you got to know you're going to die. If you attach your mind to any ideology, you're going to be on a road. And that road may or may not lead you in a good direction. But you're gonna stay on that road because you are attached to an ideology. It could be a terrible road, but you stick with it regardless of rational thinking. One of the most fascinating lessons I've absorbed about life is that the struggle is good. The number one reason why is illegal is because the pharma cartel does not want you to grow your own medicine. The Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper. The first car ever made ran on hemp oil. Hemp seeds are also the healthiest food on the planet with the highest protein content out of any plant. If you ever start taking things too seriously, just remember that we are talking monkeys on an organic spaceship flying through the universe. When someone comes along and expresses him or herself as freely as they think, people flock to it. They enjoy it. Peter Joseph is asking the questions and proposing the possible solutions that we should be demanding from the elected leaders of this crazy world. His brilliant analysis of this ridiculous system we're operating under is one of the most important voices for change in this generation. There's only two reasons that you hate gay marriage. Number one, you're dumb. Or two, you're secretly worried that dicks are delicious. Once you understand what excellence is all about, you see how that excellence manifests itself in any discipline. The sensory deprivation chamber has been the most important tool that I've ever used for developing my mind. The only time I commit to conspiracy theories is when something way retarded happens. Like Lee Harvey Oswald acting alone. After this whole acting thing is over and done, you eventually have to be human. Some people are never human. It's very weird. A lot of times, you beat a person who beat a person who can beat you. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Have you ever talked to someone, and you're not even really talking to them? Actors are the worst for that. Selling your life to sit in a box and work for a machine, an uncaring machine that demands productivity, that doesn't understand you and doesn't want to understand you. There's no natural behavior. Everyone is wearing clothes they don't want to wear. Everybody is showing up and doing something they don't want to do. They have no connection to it. That's the problem with our society. You are one minuscule piece of a never-ending cycle. In fact, you're not even a piece. You're just a holder for billions and billions of other pieces. Whether that's organic components, living organisms inside your body, bacteria or whatever it is, you're just part of the soup of the universe. So just try to enjoy what's good about it. If life wasn't real, it would be the craziest psychedelic trip ever. I talk so much about sex that girls just want to meet me. Never stay in a bad marriage. And don't hang around with psycho coke fiends. When you snatch little pieces of other people's lives and try to palm them off as your own, that's more disgusting than anything. Robin Williams is a huge thief. Dennis Leary is a huge thief. His whole stand-up career is based on Bill Hicks, a brilliant guy who died years ago. So instead of investing your time in a passion, you a EuroTMV sold your life to work for an uncaring machine that doesn't a EuroTMT understand you. Tata EuroTMS the problem with our society. And what a EuroTMS the reward? Go home and get a big TV. Martial arts are a vehicle for developing your human potential. I see martial arts as moving forms of meditation. When you're sparring or drilling techniques, you can't think of anything else. There's a direct correlation between positive energy and positive results. The universe rewards calculated risk and passion. Haters are all failures. It's 100% across the board. No one who is truly brilliant at anything is a hater.